Before the bombs fell, the world believed rules were what kept civilization alive. After the fallout settled, the wasteland proved that rules can be twisted just as easily as people. Fallout Season 2, Episode 2, The Golden Rule, is one of the darkest chapters this show has delivered so far, peeling back Maximus's tragic past, pushing Lucy's kindness to its breaking point, and showing us just how terrifying the fight for power is becoming. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master, and today we're breaking down everything that happened in Episode 2, from the destruction of Shady Sands to the choices that may decide the future of the Fallout universe. The fall of Shady Sands and the birth of Maximus. The Golden Rule opens with a devastating flashback that recontextualizes everything we know about Maximus. We see him as a child living in Shady Sands, a rare pocket of civilization that feels almost hopeful by Fallout standards. There's clean water, agriculture, families, and the sense that the world might actually be healing. Maximus's father represents that hope perfectly, discovering unradiated water that could allow the settlement to grow and thrive. For a brief moment, Shady Sands feels like proof that humanity doesn't need Vault-Tec or militaristic orders to survive. That hope is obliterated by the arrival of a strange man with a caravan, muttering the now infamous line about patrolling the Mojave and wishing for nuclear winter. The man is clearly not well, bleeding from his eyes, and when Maximus's father discovers the device on his neck, the truth becomes horrifyingly clear. The caravan is carrying a nuclear bomb, and it's already too late. The failsafe triggers, the timer starts, and Shady Sands' fate is sealed. The most heartbreaking moment comes not from the explosion itself, but from Maximus's final act. He tries to save his son by hiding him in a refrigerator, echoing the cruel irony of Fallout's retro-futuristic optimism. His last words aren't about revenge or hatred, but about responsibility, about leaving the world better than you found it. It's a lesson that Maximus will spend his entire life trying and failing to live up to. The reveal that Hank, inside Vault 33, calmly receives the message, "Detonation successful," is the dagger twist. Shady Sands wasn't collateral damage, it was a calculated decision. Civilization was destroyed not by chaos, but by control.
There's nowhere safe out there. Not as long as there's people out there.
Maximus and the comfort of the Brotherhood. In the present day, Maximus is almost unrecognizable from the man we met in Season 1. Encased in Brotherhood power armor, he kills ghouls with cold efficiency. No hesitation, no emotion. The trauma of his childhood has been reforged into discipline, obedience, and belief in structure. The Brotherhood gives him something the Wasteland never could: certainty. When Maximus returns to the Brotherhood airship, he's treated like a hero, praised for actions he didn't even fully commit. Elder Cleric Quintis positions himself as both leader and surrogate father, telling Maximus that the device he recovered is the key to their new home. That home turns out to be Area 51, buried beneath the sand like a relic of old-world arrogance. The Brotherhood's arrival at Area 51 perfectly captures their hypocrisy. They destroy priceless artifacts, nearly blow themselves up, and marvel at an icebox more than a frozen alien. They talk about saving the world while behaving like children given weapons. And yet, they also activate cold fusion, a power source that could change everything, depending on who controls it. Maximus, haunted by his father's words, offers quiet advice to a young cadet about starting small and bettering yourself before trying to save the world. It's one of the few moments where we see the old Maximus flicker through the hardened shell, but even that humanity is quickly swallowed by loyalty to the Brotherhood's cause.
This fallen world.
Quintis's coup and the seeds of civil war. The episode makes it clear that Quintis isn't just rebuilding the Brotherhood, he's reshaping it. His secret meetings with other chapters, excluding the Commonwealth, are nothing short of a coup. Dane's warning that Quintis is breaking the chain of command barely registers with Maximus, who is too focused on preventing another Shady Sands to question the cost of unity. The dinner scene with the heads of the other chapters lays out the true stakes. The Brotherhood is fractured, paranoid, and dangerously close to tearing itself apart. Quintis knows that fear is his greatest weapon. By offering massive stockpiles of weapons, he buys loyalty and pushes the chapters toward open betrayal of the Commonwealth. Unity in this case doesn't come from shared values, but from shared enemies. The brutal, suitless fight that Maximus is dragged into shows us just how far he's gone. He doesn't seek violence, but when it comes, he finishes it without mercy, slitting his opponent open to survive. Dane's horrified reaction tells us what Maximus himself doesn't yet realize. The Brotherhood hasn't just given him a family, it's hollowed him out and filled the void with brutality. The arrival of Paladin X Handerkai from the Commonwealth at the end of the episode confirms that war is inevitable. The Commonwealth knows something is wrong, and Maximus is now standing at the center of a conflict that could reshape the entire wasteland.
Saying a little bit of kindness can go a long way. Charles Dickens actually...
Lucy and the Ghoul, kindness versus survival. While Maximus sinks deeper into ideology, Lucy and the Ghoul continue their uneasy partnership on the road. Their dynamic in this episode is a philosophical battleground. Lucy believes kindness is not just possible, but necessary. The Ghoul believes kindness died with the old world. Their encounter at the ruined hospital is Fallout storytelling at its best. A screaming woman, a moral dilemma, and a hidden threat. Lucy rushes to help, while the Ghoul immediately suspects a trap. The revelation of the rad scorpions, mutated and poisonous, reinforces his worldview. The wasteland punishes compassion. The Ghoul killing and eating one of the tunics is grotesque but practical. Even his body rejecting the flesh hints that the world itself is poisoned beyond repair. When both the Ghoul and the woman are stung, Lucy's choice to give the stimpak to the stranger is the purest expression of who she is. She refuses to abandon her values, even when it means walking away from her only protection. Her rejection of the Ghoul, calling him disgusting and cruel, cuts deeper than any weapon. Lucy believes in the golden rule, but only for people. To her, the Ghoul has crossed a line that separates survival from humanity. Her promise to come back feels sincere, but the episode subtly suggests that the world may not let her. The final moments with Lucy being surrounded by armed guards after insisting she's nice underline the cruel irony of Fallout. In this world, kindness doesn't guarantee safety. It paints a target.
To finding our way out of here. We'll have proven ourselves worthy to...
Norm, Vault-Tec, and the illusion of merit. Back in Vault 31, Norm's storyline veers into dark comedy and existential horror. Waking the Vault-Tec junior executives reveals just how shallow and self-serving the old world systems were. Even after 200 years on ice, these people cling to corporate hierarchies and meaningless rewards. Norm's lie about being a genetically engineered super manager is absurd, but it works, because Vault-Tec's ideology was always absurd. The idea that merit dots and bandages can motivate people to escape a tomb speaks volumes about how deeply corporate logic is ingrained. Their escape to the surface is one of the few genuinely hopeful moments in the episode. Norm seeing the ocean and calling it beautiful feels like a rebirth, but it's also ominous. Vault-Tec survivors stepping into the real world means their ideology might survive too.
It hasn't worked out so far.
Hanks and the Experiments shows more frightening iron than any Brotherhood suit of armor. Hank's repeated failure with the mind control devices, exploding mouse after mouse, shows both his obsession and his detachment. These aren't experiments meant to learn. They're experiments meant to dominate. The reveal of the Premium Elite Plus cryogenic tanks is a chilling reminder that Vault-Tec always planned for inequality, even in Apocalypse. Hank thawing Steve, questioning his choice to only save himself, and then killing him in the name of improving civilization, confirms Hank as one of the show's true villains. He doesn't see himself as evil. He sees himself as necessary.
Motherfucker.
The Golden Rule and the Cost of Power. The Golden Rule isn't just a title, it's a challenge posed to every character. Maximus believes he's honoring his father by preventing another Shady Sands, even if it means embracing authoritarian power. Lucy believes kindness can still shape the future, even if it leaves her vulnerable. Norm believes systems can be gamed. Hank believes control is the only path forward. The episode makes it clear that power, not survival, is the real currency of the wasteland. Whether it's the Brotherhood's weapons, Vault-Tec's technology, or simple acts of mercy, every choice pushes pushes the world toward a future that looks disturbingly similar to the past. For a series that often balances bleakness with dark humor, The Golden Rule is a sobering reminder that Fallout isn't just about what survives the end of the world, but what kind of world gets rebuilt afterwards. And judging by the choices being made, history is dangerously close to repeating itself. And that's where The Golden Rule leaves us, with every character standing at a crossroads and the wasteland inching closer to another devastating conflict. Maximus has found purpose, but at the cost of his humanity. Lucy is still choosing kindness in a world that punishes it at every turn. Norm has stepped into the sunlight with Vault-Tec's legacy following close behind. And Hank continues to play God, convinced he's saving civilization while destroying what little soul it has left. Fallout Season 2 is making it clear that survival isn't the hardest part anymore. Deciding who you become in order to survive is. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more Fallout recaps, theories, and deep dives, stick around because there's a lot more chaos ahead in the wasteland.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.